Alrighty, what's going on? Welcome to Indy-Vison Gaming. It is EJ, Eric Johnson, the financial benefactor to the Genophage. I'm here with RBM, my old pal, before I got in the biz. What's going on?
What's up?
Just chilling. We just got done booking another episode of SmackDown after a payback. So let's have some fun. Let's see what happens. Well, this is a dark match that you see here. This is just a random 8-way match. Just 8 men trying to win the same. It's basically imagine a fatal 4-way times 2. I think it's fascinating.
Yeah, we're just seeing who does well on the pre-show and
friggin' chaos. So the best one in the match. Hey, you picked the right guy to win.
Yep.
Butch, the best performing one, and followed by Cedric and Shelton. So definitely some lower mid-carders here in this match. We gave some of the unimportant some match time so they can get over. So let's see here. Did not have much heat and terrible wrestling, of course. Butch defeated Shelton Benjamin, all of them, in 1948 when Butch pinned R-Truth with the bitter end.
Which, fair.
Yeah. And the next one's a fatal 4-way match just to see who the hell does what. Mia Yim is
pretty good, decent.
Yeah, she's pretty good. She could definitely be like in a women's tag team with somebody for sure. I could see Mia Yim and like Shotzi in a tag team. I think that'd be a cool combination. But we'll see. Let's start off SmackDown on the TV. Starts off with LA Knight. He comes out to talk about how he beat The Miz. It's kind of like his promo after the SmackDown after Payback. How he talked about how he didn't need Cena's endorsement. He knows he's that damn good, but it didn't matter if Cena was the special guest referee or not. Nah. He was gonna win it anyway because he's LA Knight. Yeah, right. So you think over until Austin Theory comes out. It's like, oh, would you shut the hell up? Everybody knows that A-Town Down is the man here on SmackDown. You're just a guy who can talk. You're not talented. Cena won you the match for you. You're not a man. You see the reason why you talk like this is because you have to account for something else. You're tiny weenie. He says he has a tiny weenie. I would imagine. Mm-hmm. LA Knight probably comes back with something more clever than I can ever come up with because LA Knight's a man. So think whatever LA Knight comes back you want in this scenario.
He says oh well, LA Knight has quite a baseball bat down there. But even though you have a dick, Austin Theory, you're the biggest pussy I know.
There you go. And remember, this is me and RBM, like we bought WWE, so I would imagine we'd probably figure out a way to keep the sponsors happy and go to TV 14. But
we'll have
AMA at this rate. I don't know where we're going with it, but so far it's looking pretty good.
We probably have a pretty deadly jerk them off under the table or something like that.
That's right. And there we go. We're going TV X now.
Yep.
51.
Pretty soon, LA Knight's gonna be saying "fuck."
I mean, that's gonna be his new catchphrase.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yes. Yes. Fuck yeah. Got a 51. Oh, dude, we so gotta. I don't know. What do you guys think of fuck yeah? Let us know in the comments below. Oh, man. And then after that, we got AJ Styles and Bobby Lashley to start us off. What a hell of a fucking match.
Yeah, got the crowd hotter.
Absolutely. A 63. I did not expect that. And about to have good heat and decent wrestling. So what I like about it is the good heat. We want to make sure matches have heat on TV. And it did. But Bobby Lashley defeats AJ Styles in 11:34 by submission with a hurt lock after getting distracted by Angelo Dawkins. So
I can already see it. So AJ was going for the phenomenal forearm. Angelo Dawkins kind of distracted him. AJ turns his head. He jumps, whiffs on the forearm, and Lashley catches him right into the hurt locker.
Ooh, I like that. I like that ending. I got a 63. And then, of course, they try to assault AJ Styles, Bobby Lashley, and his crew, the Street Profits. Unfortunately for them, the OC come out and save AJ Styles. 1947. Carl Anderson and Mia Yim are a very poor combination. Oh, Mia Yim's in the OC? That's right.
That's right. It's kind of weird in context. It's like she was just hanging out there.
That's his wife.
Oh yeah. No,
Carl
isn't
Anderson.
Mia Yim? Isn't Mia Yim like Keith Lee's wife?
Oh wait, I'm sorry. He's married to another Asian.
Hot Asian.
I'm sorry. Yeah, he's got his hot Asian wife, quote unquote. Yeah, I gotta go home. My hot Asian wife. Dude, I remember the YouTube poop. My hot Asian wife and my hot Asian kids. It's like, whoa, what? What's that, Carl? What kind of
What the hell?
What's going on in that household? My hot Asian kids. I love YouTube poops. I think I'd be better off. Okay, you got it. I think that's what we're gonna do. Carl,
all right.
But to the back, let us know. Yeah, that bitch. Yeah, no, take her off.
Well, we might want to then, because we have another segment with them coming up. We might want to take them off then.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh fuck it. We will do that after. God damn it. AJ's star in the segment though. Oh, I guess Rhea Ripley was there. That's right. She manages Dom. Damn it. Whatever.
I guess she was just hanging out with Mia Yim. They were playing poker or whatnot.
Oh, Mia Yim helped the Ellos.
Huh. I guess shape up, Carl. The fuck?
I guess don't have Mia Yim on Carl anymore?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Mia Yim and Rhea Ripley, they were eating like a club sandwich or something like that in the background.
Nice 51 promo. I thought that should have been better, but that's fine. So basically, AJ and them, they're hanging out. Man, those bastards think they're slick. And then, Judgment Day come. You know, AJ, it's kind of cute. You know, you still... with
the club.
The OC. You call yourself the original club. Well, we know who the real original is. You only came in after me.
And by the way, why don't you guys move on? It's cute that you're still with the club, but look at me. I've moved on to bigger and better things. I'm a tag team champion. And then he's like, well, I'm a 2-time WWE champion.
Yep.
And feels like
these two go, hey, don't worry, man. Them tag belts could be on our shoulders. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. And then, AJ could be like, hey, Dom, yeah, you got that nice title, but it's not like we can have it defended ever on here, so.
It's like, oh, congratulations. You make a trip down to NXT once in a while.
Yep, to Dom. Anyone can do that, kid. Yeah, you don't want to bury him, though. Bury NXT. I don't know why. Did Becky Lynch end up winning the title?
She did.
Oh, my God. Why? Anyway, 51. That's so dumb.
Remember when Charlotte won the title? For the second time?
Even dumber.
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear, Carl.
We know, Carl. I had to come back. Hey, guys, didn't I just fucking tell you?
Shut the fuck up, Carl. We know.
Oh, man. So Asuka versus Lacey Evans. Asuka beats Lacey Evans in 8:30 by pinfall with a spin kick. The bout had a decent reaction from the crowd. Had terrible wrestling.
Well, hot damn.
Not terrible in the wrestling department with a 50. So,
at least in the case of Asuka.
Lacey, you can get a little better, hopefully, for us in the future. Next segment.
Damn.
And Asuka with a stare down. That was about as expected. By the way, we did not have as many people on as I thought it said we would. That's fine. Angle with Mysterio, Escobar. So, okay, all right. So this is the same exact angle that you just seen this week. But with a twist. So Rey Mysterio Says, as a U.S. champion, I'm going to bring honor and dedication to this title. Last year at this point, I thought I was at a crossroads in my career. The same exact thing. To put it short, he said, I had family issues, but LWO taught me how to be a family, how to love a family again. Da 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 da. Okay, yay. Santos X says, "Hey, I'm cleared for action, and my dream was to always face Rey Mysterio for a title. You got a title." And Rey's like, "After all we've been through, you want a shot at me?" And Santos goes, "With all, it's out of respect, out of love. Always wanted to face you out of love, Rey." He's like, "You know what? I want to face you out of love too, Santos. It's a deal." Santos goes, "Oh yeah, he had me for a minute." And then JD McDonough, "Oh, look at this. You guys are loving on each other. Ain't that so nice? Oh, shut up." Santos, you know why you want to go after the U.S. Championship? Because you want the glory. Don't give us all that crap. And then that's when Cruz del Toro goes, "Hey, you watch your mouth about my friend." And then he's like, "I'll challenge you to a fight if that's what you're looking for." And then he's like, "Yeah." And that lasts about 6 to 7 minutes, I think, from what I did. Yeah, 6 minutes. All that happened in 6 minutes, and I got a 50. Santos Escobar is actually good on the mic. Huh.
Good to know.
I like that. That's someone we can maybe look at pushing in the future.
So that makes some future plans much better.
Okay, that's good to note. We're going to have to remember that. He's good on the mic. I like guys who are good on the mic. 50. JD McDonough and Cruz del Toro. This is exactly what you expect out of a lower mid-card match. Got a 33 10-minute match. Probably could have went a little shorter with this one. But
probably
they need the TV time. We cannot be scared to give unimportant guys TV time. Cannot. So that's fine. It cooled the crowd down a little, but that could be a good thing as long as they get hot again. So keep that in mind. And then I'm trying to remember. Okay, yeah. So then the baby faces are trying to get revenge on JD McDonough. He's about to Rey Mysterio is about to hit the 619 on him until Finn and Damian Priest pull him out. I got a 40. Next segment. LA Knight is warming up for his match when Miz says he wants another rematch. And then LA Knight's like, "Yeah, you got it." I'm sure RBM can come up with something a little better than that. Go ahead, buddy.
He probably tells him to fuck off, honestly.
Sure, yeah, that's TV 14.
Let's see. So, well, so Mizzy's like, look, you know how Miz is kind of he just talks. He just hypes himself up. He just says
the special guest referee kind of fucked him. So
yeah, he's going on about how it was like if it weren't for Cena, it would be Miz. It'd be Miz winning the match, and LA Knight is like, "God damn, do you ever the hell up?" Look, I know we live in a world where it's like your job is to talk, because Lord knows you can't back it up in the ring. I mean, that showed at the pay-per-view. But
since you want to cry like a little baby, LA Knight says he is going to give you one more chance. Nobody get a special guest referee.
He's like, "You know what? Fine.
Yes.
You'll get another match.
That's what it
You'll
was.
get another
special
match.
Guest referee, no BS." That was the quote I wanted him to say.
He's like, no special guest referee, no BS. But I'm going to take care of Austin Theory first.
Austin Theory tonight, but next week, I'm going to finally shut you up. It's like, all right then, deals. I'm going to show you exactly why my balls are massive. And there you go. Not bad for a 60. Got the crowd hotter again. I figured it would. Perfect flow on the show so far.
Yeah.
I like it. We got a good show flow. And then, oh, here we go. Then the bloodline comes out. Oh, yeah. Roman Reigns, a surprise appearance on SmackDown.
Yeah, he comes out.
Go ahead.
So Paul Heyman's Roman, he's staying silent with Solo.
So draw that out as long as you can.
All right, so
sorry.
Paul Heyman, he comes out. He's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman." You know, your typical shit that he does. He's like, "My client Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, the head of the table. He has graced us all with his presence. A surprise appearance. He is a gracious champion. He has come all the way to Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the best Dakota. Yeah, I mean, if it was in Fargo, North Dakota, if this was Fargo, North Dakota, he wouldn't be caught dead. But Roman Reigns, he really wanted to see Mount Rushmore. That's on his list. Although, once the life of Roman Reigns has come to a close, they will be adding a new face to Mount Rushmore. That's right, Roman Reigns is going to be on Mount Rushmore, along with Solo. But why is Roman Reigns here? And Roman Reigns, he takes the microphone. He kind of waves Paul Heyman away. He's like, "Thank you, Paul. I got it from here." He's like, "I am a gracious champion. As the wise man has just said, I'm a gracious champion. So I will be defending my title." The Sioux Falls crowd gets a little hyped. They're like, "Oh yeah, we get to see a title. We get to see a title match. Hell yeah!" And Roman's like, Yeah. Well, I'll be defending my title next week, bitch. Yeah, that's right. Fuckers. And then Jimmy Uso comes out. Jimmy Uso, he's like, "You know what, Roman? I don't mean to interrupt you, but I wanted to say, I say this for all the people, for all the fans in the crowd. I support you, Roman." That he daps him up. He's like, "I'm here to support."
He tries to dap him up, but like Roman, Paul, and like Solo are looking at each other, and that's when Paul.
No, he does like the awkward dap, where it's like he does the dap, but Roman, his hand is just kind of there.
Yeah, he grabs his hand and forces him to do the pound.
Yeah, and then so he's like,
and that's when Paul Heyman grabs him, and he's like, "Listen, Jimmy, you're in the bloodline, but you're not in the bloodline. Does that make sense to you? Unless the tribal chief says you're in, you're not in the bloodline. You're in the bloodline, but you're not in."
So Jimmy, he's kind of like, yeah. He's like, "You got to prove yourself." Then we hear very similar. We hear a very, very familiar theme song.
Boom, 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 boom. Apple juice.
Cena comes down. He throws his towel into his cum rag into the. He throws his cum rag into the crowd, but not his hat because he's balding now, so he has to keep that on his head. So he comes in the ring. He's like, he grabs a microphone. He's like, "Oh, Sioux Falls, it's good to be back." I assume he's been in Sioux Falls before. He probably has. He's like,
probably on house shows.
He's like, yeah, probably house shows. Probably like 10 years ago, he was on a SmackDown or so. But he's like, "Sioux Falls, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. But Roman Reigns, I'm not here to challenge you for your title. No, I'm here for Jimmy Uso." See, actually, you take over. I don't know what Jimmy Uso was doing with John Cena, but
kind of getting in this business on the notion of the bloodline. Like basically, the bloodline's name coming after Cena.
He's like, "Jimmy, you've been sticking your nose in my business. You've been putting the bloodline in my business, and I don't need that. And I don't want that."
And that's when Heyman's like, "For the record, Jimmy's not in. He's just in." There's a big John. Well, whatever the case, Jimmy, you've been getting on my nerves. Don't you ever get in my business again. Yeah, I'll do it again. Yeah, Oos. What you gonna do, Oos? Shit.
And then Heyman,
and that's when John Cena's like, okay. He goes to clothesline Jimmy. Jimmy ducks. Boom! He hits Roman by accident. Everyone's shocked.
Before that, as Jimmy and John are starting to get into it, Heyman's like, by the way, John, Jimmy does not represent the bloodline in this. This is between you and Jimmy. So John,
because he clotheslines Roman by accident, that's when Solo has to come in and fucking, we'll just say he chokes him out.
He gives him like the spike and then he chokes him out or something like that.
Oh no, just a spike. We'll just say he spikes him. Oh well, whatever. They know what the rest of the show looks like. Whatever.
so next week Cena versus Roman.
Yep. Cena
title on the line.
After Cena accidentally hits Roman with that clothesline, he's like, my bad. And that's when Solo grabs him from behind and does the spike on his throat, knocks him out. Actually,
Roman kind of dusts himself off.
That might be a Cena versus Solo Sikoa kind of match.
Yeah, for the future maybe. So right now we got Dolph Ziggler versus MVP. Ziggler gets the zigzag. 1, 2, 3, easy as pie.
8-12. Yeah, this ain't nothing special. MVP gets offense in too, but it's not like he might get 1-2 count off of Dolph in this match. But Dolph does. You can definitely tell he dominates.
Yeah, he dominates. He brings some of his amateur wrestling into it. Puts a little bit more flavor in the match.
Yep, and then he gets a 47.
Pretty decent match.
After
49.
Break. This is an after commercial break angle. He goes in the bag. Adam Pearce, you see what I got? You see what I did? It was great. Fantastic. I won again. And he's just like, yeah, good job. Try next week. Oh, not impressed. Okay. All right.
So that keeps Ziggler. He's like, obviously he'd love for Adam Pearce to be like, yeah, that was amazing, Dolph. You're going to be a future WWE champion. But, he's like, all right, fine, He kind of accepts the compliment for what it is.
So,
before he...
Yep, so Dolph's storyline's going to be interesting. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I got a 50.
We clearly enjoyed having the freedom to go off script. Hey, that's going to help him a lot.
And Bruce Pritchard's not doing well.
Yeah, we might want to get another guy.
Something to note in the future. Yep, Bruce Pritchard again. But Charlotte Flair, in a bout that had decent reaction from the crowd, but terrible wrestling, Charlotte Flair does defeat Dawn at 8:05 by submission with the figure 8. Charlotte with a 59, proving why she's one of the best women in world wrestling. Isla Dawn showing that she's going to improve someday. Hopefully. Maybe. Maybe not.
Maybe not. Who knows?
We'll see.
And then our tag team match.
Gallows and Anderson after what happened earlier today. And about that, a decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling. Street Profits drew with Gallows and Anderson in 10:39 following a double disqualification.
Just some bad blood between these two teams.
After what happened earlier tonight. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson had great chemistry. Really? Luke Gallows
a
tag team
specialist
bonus. And of course, we're going to hear it again. Oh, we did not hear it again this time. And then to the main event, and about to have decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling. LA Knight defeated Austin Theory in 11:55 by pinfall with blunt force trauma. During the match, we also had Grayson Waller distract Knight. That got a 47. 39 to close the show. Wow.
This is not going to do well.
No, it's not. But
they basically did beat down LA Knight.
Got, when you don't put Roman or John in it, it's horrible. We get it. They don't know how to book new stars. We do. It's going to be a patient, long run with this. It really is. But I think we can get people up to that level.
Hey, when we're 100 episodes deep, we're going to be looking pretty good.
Right. So right now, this WWE ain't looking that well. Granted, they kind of booked themselves into this situation. But
hey, that's going to change.
We'll get them out of it. That's the goal here.
Mm-hmm.
52. She did better than I did better than I thought. Well, I'll take that. But we lost in every single region. Man, we're gonna go through some dark times before it ever becomes light.
Yep. We're probably gonna drop down a size.
We might.
I mean, we've got some ideas coming that might prevent that.
But
I think
episode 2, that was SmackDown. Got to see some Dolph. We got to see John Cena. Got to see the Bloodline. Got to see some LA Knight. Some A-Town Down. Rey Mysterio.
Make sure to tell us in the comments. Will fuck yeah translate well into WWE? Will that be LA Knight's catchphrase?
Fuck yeah. Let us know in the comments below. I definitely want to do that. But I just don't want to do it just because I think it's funny. I want to make sure you guys think it's funny too. Because I definitely want to incorporate some ideas of mine.
But we're also open to feedback. If you guys got ideas down in the comments, be sure to drop them.
And we will see you next time. So make sure
bitches
to comment down below.